guys, what's going on? Needs more drums back in Farming Simulator with another very laid back, low key episode of our series in Griffin, Indiana. So, where we left off last time, I had a bunch of trees to cut down and I cut them all down. And if you know anything about cutting down trees in this game with just a chainsaw, it takes literally forever. And you're left with all these stumps everywhere that you got to get rid of. But so it really helped kind of open up the land. I think we can make some pretty, I know these fields are tiny in comparison to like that one over there, but for what it's worth on our small little starting farm here, it's not bad. And yeah, we got all this here, and then we have the land over there across the fence, and we also have the land on the other side of the barn here across the road. So yeah, all in all, pretty good start. Can't complain. So now it's time to get rid of some of these bushes and get rid of some of those stumps, and then we're gonna do one thing that I always kind of like to do. Well, actually, I don't always like to do it because I never really start from scratch. But I think what we're gonna do before we plow any fields, we're actually just gonna cut the grass and bale it and wrap it. Lease a baler, lease a silage bale wrapper thing or whatever, and then we can let that ferment, and then we can sell it later for some money. So we're gonna get all of the value off of this land that we possibly can, because we got 100 grand, but still we're kind of broke. So first of all, let's go to the store and pick up one of those mulchers. Yeah, I'll tell you what though, it sure is nice living right across from the store here, so I never have to go too far away, and I don't think we need to get any, big flatbed trailers or anything to actually haul stuff, since we can just kind of drive right across the street. So it's always good. So yeah, so let's go and hop into the store here and see what we can do. And I don't actually remember how much horsepower my tractor has, and I feel like it's not going to be enough for what we need. So I know typically, let's see here. So this guy got 100 horsepower. Ugh, might be cutting it close. Not these mulchers, but where's the I think they're under the forestry equipment. Yeah, this guy. 150, I think, is the minimum that we need. Or we can just get... Ooh. You know what? That might be an option. Yeah, I say... I say we get this guy, actually. Because we for sure know that this can do the job. Yeah, let's go ahead and lease this for 270 bucks. Yeah. Awesome. All right, so now that we are back at the farm, let's make sure I know how to use this thing for one, because one, these things are kind of tricky because you kind of got to back up over the stumps, and then two, let's see, oh, geez, that's not what I want. You know what? Actually, let me change that setting real quick because I don't want that to be coming up every time. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Good. So yeah, so I think all we got to do here is kind of back up over this, and I'm also always worried that I'm never going to get all the stumps, so I'm going to have to do a little, walk around, make sure I got everything. I want to go the other way. I swear I can never figure out how to work those things because you always got to be like super precise. Sometimes it doesn't always work the way you want it to. That's okay. We'll figure it out. See if this one's any easier. was quick. Alright, let's go and check out the next one here. Just a few more to go. This might take a while. You know, I'm just going to do this, and I will bring you guys back in once I am done. Alright, so I just did a little walk around here, and it looks like all of our stumps for this area are gone. So now we can move on across the fence here, take care of the ones on the other side. Alright, so we've got quite a few over here. Let's go ahead and get this done, and then I will check in with you guys as per usual in a little bit. think I killed it. Yeah, I guess there is a such thing as not having enough horsepower. I never really, you know, usually I don't ever have that issue, but you know, it's kind of cool. It's realistic, so you got to make sure you kind of are in within your means of your tools and get something that you can actually use. And yes, actually, since this isn't taking too long, I might as well tell you, I do have a you know, nice little steering wheel setup going on here, and so I have a Logitech G920 with the clutch pedal, and then I also have one of those and it comes with the stick shift, but the stick shift is, you know, not the best. So what I've actually done is bought a Fanatec stick shifter, and you know, you could just get this little USB adapter attachment that they sell with it, which kind of is a little bit of a ripoff. It's like 25 bucks extra to just be able to get that, to use it without a Fanatec wheelbase, which, you know, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, it's I don't know, whatever. But anyway, the stick shifter itself is awesome. Oh, there's the other stump. The stick shifter itself is awesome, and I've really been enjoying it. And I know that some people have had problems with it where it will start to miss shift after a little bit, and you know, for the price, that's like not great. And you know, to be honest, it actually did happen to me a few months after I bought it, which was a shame because that was the issue that was happening with my old Logitech shifter. But that thing was like, you know, oh wow, that was really easy. But yeah, that was happening with my old Logitech shifter, and that's kind of why I went ahead and bought the Fanatec one. Was because I wanted something a little bit better and a little bit more durable. You know, the Logitech one, it's another one hiding over here. It's fine, but it's kind of feels like a toy. I mean, it is kind of a toy. It's like, you know, just like a piece of plastic, really. Whereas this Fanatec one is made, I mean, out of a little bit more, you know, heavier duty materials, like a little bit more metal. And even when I took it out of the box, I was like, whoa, you know, just comparatively to the Fanatec one, it had quite a bit more weight to it. So let me just go again here. That's the problem. I always find them and then I lose them in the bushes. Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is. But yeah, so back to the issue. Yeah, you know, it started kind of misshifting on me a little bit a few months after I bought it. And you know what, actually, all that I did was I saw somebody on YouTube suggested maybe trying to just something about having a little, sometimes it can have a little static buildup, and literally just going in and opening it up, unplugging the one kit. Ooh, what did I just hit? I think there's something there that's hiding. I know there's one right in front of me too here, man. This is never fun. Let's see. Where are ya? Oh, I can't find that one. Maybe I just ran over this. Oh, there it is. Right there. Yep, I knew I wasn't crazy. little guy. Right. Oh no, I lost it again. Dang it. I swear. Can never catch a break. Right next to the, oh, literally just right next to it. Okay. It's right there. Yep. There it is. Let me focus on this, and then I'll talk to you about the shifter in a minute. Alright, well that was easy. I think that was the last one. I'm really hoping, because I don't want to sell this and then have to lease it again because I'm dumb and didn't, you know, check well enough for all of the trees sitting around here. I thought I coming down back here maybe. Actually, I know it coming down back here. Oh, maybe that was just those sitting in the middle here. Well, maybe I'll keep the stump grinder over here just in case. After I cut the grass, if I find another one. But yeah, I wanna actually go ahead and do that so that I can start actually making some money. And I do have the real mower mod installed, I believe. So I should be able to actually cut down these bushes with the mower, which, you know, those things are pretty heavy duty, so it's not, I don't think it's super unrealistic. Those things can cut through about anything, but yeah, that'll help a lot with making this process a little bit faster. So let's go ahead and ditch this guy, and then I will meet you guys at the store in just a minute. Actually, while we're on our way to the store here, why don't I finish what I was actually talking about a minute ago? So, yeah, so long story short, I had the shifter for a few months. It started misshifting. I saw somebody on YouTube that said, hey, you know, sometimes there could be a little bit of just some static buildup in the shifter, like between the power connection. And it turns out that it actually was cool. It could have been the case with mine. I unplugged it, like, you know, kind of took the top off, unscrewed it. There's just one wire in there. There's like one plug. Just unplugged it, replugged it in, put the top back on, screwed it back on, and then I haven't had an issue in months with it misshifting. So if that's all I got to do once every few months or once ever to fix the problem that I'm having, then like I'm happy with that. You know, I'm not gonna complain. I know it's kind of always hard to get like a realistic feeling shifter no matter what, just because, you know, I mean, you can never really actually get the feeling of the gears. You know, I mean, I drive a stick shift car. I know that it still doesn't feel anything like a real shifter, but, you know, I mean, it's not terrible. I really can't complain. So yeah, so let's go ahead and figure this out. I think what I want to get, I'm thinking about just buying one of these, because honestly, I probably could use a mower at any point, just because, you know, you can use a mower. I hate that one's a little small, I think, for our needs. I don't like these ones where you go off to the side. I'd rather have one that's kind of right in the front. I'm thinking about maybe getting one of these front attachment ones, because then later I can expand and get one of the rear attachments and then have kind of the full thing. Except actually I can't attach this to the rear. I mean to the front, but I can attach it to the rear. So you know what? I'm actually gonna get this one, and it's only $9 grand. Do you want to buy it? Yeah, we'll buy it. I am committing. So cool. So yeah, so we got our mower, which is very good. But yeah, it fixed my issue with the shifter, and I was really excited. But anyway, let's hook this bad boy up and head back to the farm. So actually, we do own this land right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just start cutting this. Why not? Because, you know, we're already here. So might as well get that done and out of the way. And while I'm starting to do that, so yeah, it does look like I actually do have the real mower mod installed. As you can see right in the top left there, it just says, you know, there's a toggle to turn it on and off. So right now it is on, which is good. It's what we want. And then, yeah, so it won't do any difference now, but I think when we get over there, you can actually cut the bushes down with it, which is actually pretty neat, if I say so myself. So can't really complain. Let's go ahead and just cut this field really quick. Shouldn't take too long at all. But yeah, while we're doing this here, man, it's actually really nice to just get back into Farming Simulator lately, because I'll tell you what, I have had the craziest week at work. I know if you watch my City Skylines videos, maybe you've seen in the last episode, I kind of talk a little bit about what I do, but I work in finance, and I work for a company that does, this is, I guess, it's my fun fact of the day. So my fun fact of the day is, what do I do for a living? I'm a financial consultant, and for a disputes practice. So what we do is we work with attorneys on lawsuits, in different aspects, lawsuits involving something like intellectual property theft, or I was recently on a breach of contract, wrongful termination, just any lawsuit where there's monetary damages involved. So that's what I do. And I was recently on this really big case. It was pretty high profile, which, I mean, usually our cases are not like that, but I know there was, talk about this case like in the news and everything, and confidentiality, I can't tell you anything about it, or like who our client was or anything. But what I can tell you is that it literally consumed my life for like 2 weeks, and everybody on our team. And typically, what I like about my job is that actually I've always had I've been doing this for about 2 years, just kind of my first job out of college. And some of my friends are working 90, 80-hour weeks, 60-hour weeks, whatever. I have a pretty good work-life balance, actually. I don't work too much. Like I work full time, and our work is kind of cyclical, right? So if there may be a month where we have 3 cases going on, and then there may be a month where given that we work in the court system, sometimes deadlines get extended, and we don't always we like, not everything always goes to plan. So sometimes we'll be working on a case really hard, and then the judge says, actually, we're going to revisit this in the spring due to, whatever circumstance. And so then your case gets pushed for 6 months, and your schedule opens up, and then you have no work. So it is nice once in a while, because like you get those periods of not having a lot of work, and then you get periods where you're a little busy and, kind of like full days. And then you get periods like the past couple weeks that I've been going through, where I think we had to work over Thanksgiving, because the case was due the Monday after Thanksgiving, and it absolutely sucked. But what I do like about my firm, and it kind of speaks to the kind of people that you work with, is everybody on our team was working together on this, and there was nobody that was kind of sitting back and delegating and not doing any of the work. I mean, everybody was involved. There were the last 3 days were ridiculous. I think our whole team, probably everybody on our team, probably got a collective 6 hours of sleep over 3 days. And I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. We were all up till 3 in the morning, and then back on at 7 or 8, and just working all day. I think we track our time, since we're a client-based firm. And sorry if this is a little bit boring, but I guess if you don't like to hear about my work, well, I'm a real person. I have a real job. I can't just make YouTube videos and play video games all day. Although sometimes on times like this, I wish I could. But anyway, yeah. So what since we're a client-facing firm, we kind of, similar to attorneys, we actually track our time through billable hours. So you keep track of your time, how much time you work on each case for a specific client. And so it kind of sucks in a way, because you might work, be at your desk for 8 hours a day, or be in the office, for 8 hours a day or whatever, but you only bill, 6 hours or something. So like, billing a full 8 hour day is, you're probably working longer than 8 hours. But in our case, over Thanksgiving weekend, I think I worked the whole week. I worked probably 8 to 10, from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, and then over the Thanksgiving holiday, we had Thanksgiving off, and we were supposed to have the Friday off as a firm holiday, but given our workload, we didn't actually get to take advantage of that. I think I billed probably 14, 15, actually even more. I would argue even like 17 hours Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after Thanksgiving, per day. So I probably billed like a full week's worth of hours plus some in about 3 days, and that was in addition to the already really busy week that we had. So yeah, needless to say, we were just ridiculously swamped with this case. As soon as the report, the case was done and the report went out, I mean, we were all just like, it's time for bed. I think everybody just logged off and didn't want anything to do with work for the next day or couple of days or weeks or whatever. I mean, I don't blame people for wanting to take a little bit of a chill. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do by playing some Farming Simulator. I haven't touched video games. I haven't touched drums. I haven't done anything other than sit at my desk and work for like the past week and a half. So yeah, so I'm tired. I'm beat. It's time to take a chill. So that's why we're doing this. But yeah, so there's a little fun fact about me, about what I do. If you kind of know about stuff in that field, as always, leave a comment, or think my job's cool or boring, leave a comment. But yeah, I will finish cutting some of this grass here, and then I will talk to you guys in a minute. So now is actually a good time here to try to see if our real mower mod actually works. So let's go ahead and just kind of drive through some of these bushes and see if it actually cuts them down. Which I'm hoping to. Oh, and look at that. Oh, installed the engine. Oh man. I gotta turn this on. Yeah, that's awesome. So that removes the need to rent one of those mulchers with the higher horsepowers, because we could just do this. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll check in with you guys as per usual in a little bit when I am finished. Yeah, actually, just before we're done here, I mean, like, this is just so satisfying. Just going through all these bushes. I know, usually you need like a special tool for this, but yeah, this is just so convenient. And I mean, yeah, I guess it maybe isn't the most realistic thing, because some of these bushes would probably be kind of hard to cut down with just one of these. But you know what? It saves us a ton of time, and I don't care, because it's just a game, so it's fine. Yeah, like, let's drive right through this, chop it down. Look at that. Oh, well, maybe not this one here. Let's see. Actually, be better if I go this way. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. They are gone. And I know that this isn't actually making any grass here, but that's fine. We have plenty of grass, cut grass, to bale into some silage. So yeah, this is perfect. This is a nice little spot to plow our first field. So yeah, so the plan is gonna go ahead and bale this. Oh god, left a log there. Uh-oh. Gonna have to get rid of that. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to get some of this grass baled, and then I'm probably gonna have to rent or buy, we'll see how much money we have, a little like front loader or wheel loader or something, a little bobcat or something, to move the bales around, and then stack them up, maybe in the barn or something for now, and then let them ferment into some silage, sell it, make some cash, and then we can get started with planting and harvesting and everything. And what I'm excited about being on an Indiana map is the growth cycle is what I'm very familiar with, being that I am from Indiana. So maybe we'll I actually never really plant corn in this game. Maybe we'll plant some corn, maybe we'll plant some soybeans, maybe we'll plant both, who knows. But or some wheat, I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I always plant wheat though. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the last patch of grass over there across the fence, and then I'll chat with you guys in a minute. Yep. See, I told you there was one hiding back there. I knew it. Every time I try to clear out these tree stumps, there's always one that I miss. It's really freaking annoying, because then I gotta go back and clear it out. But thankfully I kept the tool, and man, I got another little piece of a tree floating around over here too. Oh jeez. That's okay though. No big deal. Yeah, I'll finish cutting this grass and then remove that last stump. Alright, and we are done cutting our grass here, so now we're just gonna go hook back up to that stump grinder, and we'll get back and clear that up. And then I think we'll be done for today. So all in all, not a bad day at the farm. Got a lot done, and then we'll come back and probably do some baling pretty soon. Alright guys, and there you have it. So that's another day 2 at the farm here, and yeah, we got a lot done. So now in the next episode, gonna bale this grass, make some silage, and as always, make some money. So that is very exciting. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out, and yeah, you know, always good to be back at Farming Simulator, just doing some kind of a low-key series, just hanging out, mowing some grass, planting some corn or wheat or soybeans or whatever we're gonna plant. I don't know yet. But anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you guys all in the next video after I drop this stump grinder off at the store. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.